Shots fired. Shots fired. But they gonna run. Because it's the truth. It was a circle form, a formation. Something like a 360. And it was a letter. A letter in the middle of this circle. It could have been just a particular letter of the alphabet. Or it could have been a letter. A petition. Shots fired. Aha. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That is the question. That is the question. First, the G said somebody ain't follow the rules at work. They was on the come up. Hold up. They was on the come up, y'all. And whoever this person is, they was like Smokey and Craig stealing on their day off. But they was at work stealing. They got caught stealing. Somebody been lying about going to work. That's a part of the message that G's want us to know about, because these are clues that we can use. Y'all already know what I'm coming to do. I'm coming to bring the actual factuals. I'm here to get you hip to what you hip to, or hip you on to what may be hidden. Somebody didn't stay to themselves. That's always a deal breaker. They made too many friends. End of the road. Yeah, that was the end. Especially when they put their hand in the goodie bag. They wasn't saving neither. Somebody was spending big. They didn't got caught. They done slipped up, tripped up at work. Yeah, they got reprimanded. Some folks suspended. But I'm seeing people in their feelings too, because they ain't say their money and they got fired. They was told on a day off that they need to come back, or they will be told. Yeah. And that's the role that they always play. But, you know, in their family home here recently, they had been a role model because they had stepped their game up. You hear me? Because they had stepped their game up. They became a role model. This Ten of Pentacles represents the home. This represents somebody's manhood, somebody's womanhood, somebody, you know, putting in on this man. Somebody could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could have just happened, you know. They was feeling good about themselves. I'm seeing some Virgo, some Taurus, some Capricorn energy as well. I'm seeing somebody was looking their nose down on too. But this is also somebody getting a little slapped down by the divine. For one, they didn't read the handbook. They didn't follow the guidelines in the handbook. They had to fill out paperwork. They weren't writing legibly. And they was having too much fun and they wasn't working. Somebody came to work like that was the kicky spot. Yeah, they came to work like that was the kicky spot. And one being responsible with their coins, man. They weren't being responsible with their coins. Whoever this person is, they have a problem with lying. The G said we gonna call them lippity liar. Lippity liar. They got a plot too. They was plotting something. Now they plot thickens. Now this storytelling, these lies and shit, they fabricating some shit and they forgetting the lies that they telling. So they've been spending because they had this money and thinking that, they going to get this, bi-weekly or weekly paycheck. But that shit getting cut off. It's something about, the company rules. Something about the company rules. There's some external factors as well. Mm-hmm. Somebody has stepped up out of some petty energy, they stop letting, those idle hands be a part of, some karmic work, some devil's play. They had got up out of, this demon time that they was on, and they was learning a new skill, or didn't even know that they, the company wanted to promote them until they recognized, analyzed, and realized that they weren't a good employee, that they were when they bond, and that they had saved big, letting them go because they weren't going to be a good asset to the company. Then we got some of the soul gang who about to be rewarded. You hear me? They about to be rewarded. I'm hearing some of your coworkers and shit was trying to set you up, tinkering with machines or making it like you didn't do all your work as well. But some of your upper management is about to see that. But it's some too who being immature, or it's an immature crowd, or they just young, and this is their first job or two, you know um and they're being trained and they're not paying attention, and they need to pay attention to this guidebook as well. Pay attention to the trainer. I'm seeing this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and I'm seeing a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also seeing a Virgo and a Capricorn and a Taurus. Okay, one of them could be who in charge, and somebody could be, who being trained, and somebody could be suspended or being let go, being reprimanded because of this petty ass energy. It's this click. Somebody clicked up with the wrong motherfuckers. And they could have been there longer, is what I'm hearing. They could have been there longer, and you thinking you can do what they can do, or somebody thinking they can do what they want to do, but the Jesus said it was supposed to be later for them. You were supposed to been stepping into a rewarding career, and with this he say she say shit that's going on, it's some snitch energy, and this promotion ain't gonna happen. This promotion is not gonna happen, and somebody worked hard for this promotion. And this is like this. The employer is like somebody's people. Since then, somebody was supposed to take a computer class or something. Somebody's supposed to take a class in order for them, get a higher rate of pay, a higher wage. They didn't do that, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, some sort of scandal that's being created at the job. And somebody thought that they was going to be at this job for a while, and the Jesus said, no, you about to go on and get up out the door, whoever this message is for. Getting suspended or fired, it ain't looking good. Yeah, it ain't looking good. Somebody just got a fresh haircut. It ain't looking good. Somebody been lying like a motherfucker, and it's some fake ass energy too, cause they ain't gotta lie. That's what I'm hearing. They ain't gotta lie. Mm-mm. Somebody was planning a trip. Somebody just went to the barbershop or cut their hair themselves. Somebody, wanted to be hood rich. Wanted to be, live as hell in the hood. Ain't really want to move up out the hood. Wasn't saving to get up out the hood. Was just comfortable, in the hood is what I'm hearing. Somebody wear a lot of hoodies too. They don't wear coats. They wear a lot of hoodies. Somebody's hood could be ripped off or something too, like at the back of the neck or somewhere, something going on with somebody's hoodie is what I'm hearing. And no, we not talking about the inner city or the hood because shit, I live in the hood, y'all. What we saying is the goals that were being created, and somebody wanted a home, somebody, like chilling at home too, somebody like chilling at home and they got a different spunk about themselves. They put their foot to the pavement and they go and get them 40 hours, but shit, they were supposed to, make it like just like that. I'm here for this 40 hours. I ain't here to play. But they made friends. These friends, got them on the shit brick road. These friends, these coworkers ain't your fucking friends. You don't know. It's what Jesus said. What else? Prison term. Prison term. Ooh, snitch. See, this suspension is just for them to find out, look at tapes and shit and evidence and what's been said. What's been said. This prison term, 5 years or better, somebody stole some machines or stole something valuable from their job. Could have been something like a computer. Somebody does whistle a lot. You hear me? Somebody whistles a lot. They can whistle, to call one of their friends from up the street or across the street. Your stepmother, mother has an adult appointment. Somebody's aunt. Somebody's very well known. Asian. Something about an Asian celebrity. Could be in your hometown or something. Hey, I'm seeing, what are the garments, the ceremonial wear that Japanese women wear, Japanese men and women wear. But these Masons and these Eastern Stars, see that? They thought they cutoff game was strong. It's just, it's something, that it's some expansion that's being cut off. And this is involving somebody's friend. Hush up, Whitey. The choice of the matter was the deceptive energy. Kleptomaniac is what I just heard. Somebody about to be real pissed. Fire sign dealing with the earth sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody is not about to settle. Somebody's not about to settle. This closest friend, hold on, y'all. Shut. This closest friend, it's not looking like it. It's not like you're going to be able to reach out and touch them anymore. No, it's not like you're going to be able to reach out and touch them anymore because somebody thought that they was going to escape jail. Okay? They did. It was somebody going to jail. But somebody going to want to break up with you before they go to jail. They're not going to want to get married. They're going to want to get a divorce. And somebody going to want to try to narrate your life from inside the prison walls too. They going to want you to do what it is that they want you to do, to the letter, to the T. Look, distant. not speaking. Somebody been very distant with you. They've been distant with somebody who been keeping it absolutely real too. They don't want to hear the truth. Somebody being found out though. They been found out. They know that you hip to some shit. You hear me? It's an Aquarius energy as well. Who done put some distance in between an Earth angel. Somebody could be at a bar partying instead of at work, thinking of a master plan. Somebody's scantless as fuck too, because somebody has another life for real. Somebody has another life. Somebody that they messed with in their childhood. Somebody that their current partner already forgave them for. You hear me? For real, they already forgave them for it. Somebody gonna be begging for some forgiveness too, but I feel like whoever is being done wrong, they're gonna be like, shit, the judge put the gavel in between us. The judge broke us up. Not to mention, what the fuck? Not to mention, what the fuck? Somebody feel like they got a whole bunch to prove. You hear me? This could be somebody too who trying to prolong court proceedings is what I'm hearing. They've been trying to prolong some court proceedings that's been going in their favor, but the judge is seeing some other charges or something. And you know what too? I'm seeing that it's some spiritual. It's a lot of spiritual warfare too, because somebody is in spiritual court present day. But present day, a lot of this is a clue. The biggest clue that you can lose too. You hear me? The biggest clue that you can lose, because somebody is Inspector Gadget in the spirit, y'all. You hear me? Somebody is Inspector Gadget in the spirit, and they have been gang stalked. And somebody fuck around and get gang raped. Yeah, somebody get fuck around and get gang raped. Mm-mm. Protect your energy. Protect yourself too. You hear me? Your spiritual team done told you already. That's what this high pitched ringing is. Hush up, y'all. Be quiet. That's what this high pitched ringing is. They've been trying to get you to pay attention to why you should be safe and why you shouldn't be battling with yourself and why you battling with yourself about who it is that you should not have to explain yourself to about you not wanting to deal with them. Somebody left out the house in a different pair of boxers than they coming in the house in. You hear me? Yeah. I mean, when it comes to this home care, is somebody having some home care? Somebody could be a home health aide. Somebody could be a home health aide. Somebody could be studying to be a nurse or something. Sagittarius energy. I'm seeing this Leo energy too. And look, somebody is wealthy, but they got it up out the mud. They got it up out the mud. Somebody could be a hood celebrity because they got a lot of money too. Somebody could have hit it big, in the lottery. But I'm saying too to say, somebody be strong arming the fuck out of somebody in the spiritual world, so they feel like they about to be doing that in the 3D. But somebody got your back, and somebody said that they can't think about another day in this matrix without you, and you've been real distant. They've been distant too, but it's because it's this motherfucking goddamn It is the distance. Somebody accounting for the time that was lost. Look, the time that was lost. Because this man's crown shifted, but he picked it back up. He picked it back up and dusted it off. This woman gonna see his jewels coming, and he dick might be on bone. Some child is running away, but it's a man that's running away too. What's at the bottom? It's a man that's running away too. Somebody has been gang stalked, right? Somebody running away from a prison term. Somebody does hair. Somebody running away from a prison term. It could be somebody who gonna fuck around and be running with him too. Damn, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna be running with him. Don't do that. That's 5 years or better. Somebody relocating. Somebody has long hair. And I'm seeing this Leo energy. I'm seeing somebody who is praying. You hear me? And it's a lot of wondrous shit that's happening in somebody's life. Because they transmuting the fucked off energy in these spiritual messages. You hear me? They are. They are counting these synchronicities. They are, boxing something too. They boxing something too. Somebody been shadow boxing. They went through the dark night of the soul. They had help. They had help. So there's a lot that's ending. Capricorn season. It's a lot that's ending. You hear me? New year, new cheer, new chant. And it's not to be no fucking energy vampire neither. Because it's enough people wishing harm on one another. You hear me? And it's been a lot of truth that's been spoken and felt and heard, especially with that high pitched ringing. I want you to pay attention to what's boxed inside of you, these emotions that you feeling when your ears get to ringing, what it is that you're thinking. It'll do you some good, even if you don't feel like it's changing anything in their world. You hear me? It don't matter. Because this is what you don't see. They don't give a fuck about us. But stay positive anyway. Trust in your spiritual awareness, your intuition, and that gut feeling. You hear me? This gang stalking is real. Somebody about to go to the pokey, or somebody could already be in the pokey. And that's for them to develop a different side to them, and that's to envelop this spiritual enlightenment. Be careful, the Jesus saying. Be careful, okay? You gotta. It ain't about saving face. While y'all talking about whatever it is y'all gonna talk about over this meal, it's about what's not murky no more. But you still gotta be careful near this water.